I have an important update for the portfolio calculator I've been working on. If you have any of the portfolios that trade AT 2020, you've received that update, and we're told that AT 2021 would replace AT 2020 as of July the 1st. This includes 4 portfolios, all 78. It includes the stock index portfolio 27. You see the new start dates. The old ones have been placed under the old portfolios. The 200K portfolio and the conservative micro stock index and micro gold portfolio. So you should be trading AT 2021 instead of AT 2020. If you haven't, the trades since I made this change have not changed. You still have the files. You can switch over to AT 2021 now. Slightly better strategy. It improves the portfolio results a little bit in some of these. All 78, in the all 78, the worst case drawdown actually increases by a couple of thousand, but I'm trying to move away from the .D strategies, and this strategy, AT 2021, is not an optimization of the AT 2020. I haven't optimized. I've simply removed the .D with a custom session and reprogrammed it to not calculate half-day holidays for the average daily ranges. So a little bit of a coding deal on that update, and I'm going to be doing that with additional strategies. So you're going to see these portfolio updates, and these portfolio updates that include this will not mean that I'm changing the strategies. I'm basically just changing the symbol, and to show you what that means, I'm going to go into more detail. So here's an example. I have not updated this for this video. This is already Friday, and you still see at NQ.D. Here is Monday. The stock market was closed. The future stayed open half a day, and you see this data right here. When if I close the platform down and reopen it, this data for Monday will disappear. And so TradeStation plots on the .D symbol. The .D symbol is the day session only. It simply plots the day session only data, and it also includes holiday data, but then it comes back in and removes the holiday data. And so sometimes it's a few days later, and sometimes having this extra data on the chart will change the calculation, and then your signals will change. And so that happens very rarely, but and it seems to happen more than it has in the past, but still very rarely. So I am updating this to use a custom session to still only show the day session, and at NQ with a custom session will still show this holiday data. But I'm working to reprogram the code so that it will not use certain calculations it won't look at this data on the holidays, because it basically will eliminate calculations that end before the actual closing time. See how it ends at 1 o'clock Eastern time instead of 16:15 or 4:15. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do right click, data, reload data, and you'll see that data is going to go away, but the strategy does not change for Cobra 3. So it doesn't affect Cobra 3 so much. It affected AT 2020 because we looked at the average daily ranges, and a narrow range would decrease the average daily range more than what was normal. So I'm going to pause the video while this updates. So that is still updating. So while it is updating, I'm going to go through these portfolio calculator changes. I made all 78. July the 1st, 2021. It increases the drawdown. Overall, the strategy results are good, but I still need to make that adjustment because of that data. The stock index portfolio 27, it decreases the worst case drawdown. This needs to update. Let's see if you can update here. Sometimes it takes. There it is. It decreased it from around 28,000, I believe, to 24,000. We can go look at the old one. Let's go look at the old one. Stock index portfolio, see that these first 4 have been moved down to here. So you can still reference those. You could still trade those if you wanted. You could trade the older versions if you have the all strategy access. So stock index portfolio 27, 28,967. It decreases on the new version in the stock index portfolio 7 with AT 2021. So AT 21 is a better strategy. Sometimes the diversity, the drawdowns don't line up the same way, and so it does increase it on the all 78. That is a big portfolio though. So the 200K portfolio, the drawdown does not change. The historical results change a little bit with that. it goes up. I think the old historical results are around 9,100. This is around 9,200. So once again, this isn't some sort of overhaul of the strategy where I optimize and try to make it a lot better. It's simply an adjustment for that simple change in programming around those holiday half-day sessions. And also the, let's see, the micro stock index and micro gold portfolio conservative. It decreases the drawdown by $10, by $11. This is 1977.25. So this is not significant. This update is not significant in my opinion overall. This number is 65.87 before or after, and before it is, I think it goes up a little bit, 64.93. Not significant. Drawdown goes down a little bit. 200K portfolio. Let's look at the old version. It improves the portfolio just a little bit. It goes from 91.86 over to the current version, so 92.40. So when comparing results, you can see the window. July the 1st is what we started trading this on. It's taken a while to update the portfolio calculator. And then you see the update. If you want to compare results in your trading systems, what you got on your actual trades, you would look at this setup through June 30th, and then you would flip over here starting on July 1 to see the results. And so we'll have other strategies. So you can see, if you show and hide, you can see the only changes in the system list were to, you had these two strategies right here, and now those have been changed to this. That is the only change in the 200K portfolio. In these other portfolios, it only changed those two strategies. So those are the updates. We'll continue to take out .D strategies, and here is the here's the NQ. See that Monday went away. You see 7.2 and then 7.6. July the 5th is no longer on here. It did not affect the trades. The trades are still the same in Cobra 3, and so you could do that if you keep the .Ds. Make sure you refresh and reload the data as you come off of a holiday if it plotted that half session. Otherwise, it'll throw off your results. But I am going to be proactive and work on, it'll take me some time probably to adjust them all and get them right, because it takes some time to pay attention to the details. So that's the update that I wanted to share with you. That is the update with the portfolio calculator. Also, I did want to say that some of the, I did update the margin requirements. They're not much difference than March the 19th. The margin requirements on 7.8 and TradeStation are about the same. Also, some of the margins in this were not added. I had not added copper breakout, and I think maybe some of the new strategies. So it includes the margins here for the strategies that are selected here. And then also other thing I did is the margin requirement is lower because I only use day trade margins. I only use day trade margins in all these because not many of the strategies hold positions overnight, and so it's more aggressive a little bit. But we never see all strategies take a net position at once, and we certainly don't see a lot of strategies taking positions at night. So if we use the maximum number of day trade strategy margins in these portfolios, that will more than cover what we have at night. And then when we come back to the day, those day trade margins kick in. And so it's not a huge difference, but it's a little bit of a difference. So you have this smaller margin requirement. I may go back and have two numbers here: aggressive and conservative margin requirement. But I wanted to let you know that is the margin requirement. You have to keep your account. One thing you have to keep in mind in your account is if TradeStation takes away day trade margins. And so it's good to have enough capital. I still recommend 200K for this portfolio, because sometimes TradeStation, if volatility goes up, will increase margins or get rid of day trade margins. So those are the updates in the spreadsheet through July the 8th. I will be posting. I need to make we're on July the 9th intraday, and so what I'll do is after the market closes later on today or tonight, or even early tomorrow, I will have the results through July the 9th updated to the website, and you can see the latest results for July.